you doing?
Gotta get down to your size.
You mean up?
Up.
To my size. Down to my level. Welcome to the Pfister Good Life. My name is Abby Pfister, and we're just playing outside, so I thought I'd bring you along. I just gotta put my chapstick on. I love chapstick. It's not true. I'm addicted. That is true. I also have a brother. His name is Christopher, and he's addicted too. Except, like, on his, okay. I just scroll it up. On my brother's, Chris, he uses the chapstick that's the classic, like the original, but this is blue because I ran out of the black, and this is alright, but it's not like the classic kind. But my brother Chris, he has to have a groove, like the lip groove, you know, in his. I'm not that crazy, but I'm just as crazy. I have to have chapstick all the time. So, so Tom and the children are outside playing, and he just with one of the swings together. Cause like I said, we just moved back here to Kansas, and so we just got our swing out of storage. So that's what he was putting together. And so he's out here with Zealand and Holland, but not Seven, he's at camp. So we'll come out and say hi to them. Well, hello! Can you tell everybody hello, Zealand?
Get that out of your mouth. The bunny rabbit had it in the backyard playing with it. The bunny rabbit using your passy last night. That's where I found it, over by the tomatoes. The baby bunnies had it. It's not for you. It's time to change it and switch it over to the bunnies. Hey, we have to let the bunnies have it. Remember? They're little. You're bigger. The bunnies have to have the passy. It's time to change. It's time to give it up to the bunnies.
Is that true, Holland?
Yes.
Holland Pfister.
Yeah.
Welcome to the main event. This is my Holland Pfister. Holland Pfister. Look at my baby. She is not interested at all in me right now because she's hanging out with Daddy. Oh, God, is there a weight limit on this thing?
Well, I got a max, Mom.
Take cover, everybody, we're going down. Take cover, everybody, we're going down. So, this is the front of the front yard here. We have a lot of birds actually, and we have a there's the titmus up there. We actually have a woodpecker also, and he is a true woodpecker. So he's cool. He hangs around on a utility pole over yonder. Holland is in her bouncy. She is precious. So, we also had a blue jay, and my mom has informed me that they're really mean and will kill other birds, which is unfortunate. But he did something very naughty. He actually hung himself on the privacy fence. I guess he got his head stuck in between the bars, so that was sad for him. But that's how nature works, right? Holland is hanging out. She is growing. Aren't you, Holland? You growing so big? Yeah. She will be 4 months old on the 15th of June. 4 months, Holland? You are practically ready to drive. Did you know? Did you know you're practically ready to drive? Right now you look like you're gonna drive a race car. A little go-kart. Yeah? You could drive a go-kart? You could. You're getting so big and brave. She's pretty cute. I would love to have at least 3 more kids. But definitely 1 more. So I have 7. He is 12. And then we have Zealand and Holland. So I need another Pfister baby. So like I said, 7 is at camp. It's called Kansas Bible Camp, and this is his 3rd year going, and he really likes it. So we dropped him off yesterday. He's, he didn't even say goodbye to me. I was kind of surprised by that, but when we dropped him off, Tom took him in to do the paperwork, and I sat outside with the kids, and he was like, oh, let me say goodbye to my mom. And he came back to the truck, and I said, no, I said, just come back out to the truck when you're done getting checked in, and you can say goodbye then. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, like, ooh, I love you. Whatever. So I waited there for like 30 minutes, and they got all checked in. And then he came back, and Tom just came back without him. And I was like, 7 didn't come back with you? It's basically what it was like on the inside of my heart. This is what Zealand likes the best. Are you ready? Woo! Daddy's got you swinging high. This is what a good old Pfister Good Life evening looks like. Tom most definitely likes to be outside. Zealand loves to be outside. I like to be outside too, but not as much as Tom does. Tom could live and breathe outside, right, darling?
Oh yeah. I can poop like a raccoon tomorrow. It's a true story.
How do they poop? 7 and Tom love watermelon. I like it too, but not as much. I love cantaloupe. However, the watermelon that we got the other day, where did we get that? Walmart?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? It was amazing. It was probably the best watermelon I've ever had. And that's probably sad to say if you're some local farmer that has watermelon. But it was really, really good. Tom does really good at picking the fruit. And we eat a lot of fruit, especially from doing paleo. So, well, I don't want to say a lot of it. We just have a lot of variety of it. A fair share of fruit. Tom always does a great job. So these are, you know what? It's better to be told by the master himself. Tom Pfister.
I got some cucumbers are growing along the fence. I'm gonna run some baler twine back and forth from post to post and have the vines climb it. They haven't sprouted yet, but yeah, it's just pepper plants. And here's my like 4 or 5 rows of onions. Nothing fancy, kind of like a beginner's garden. It's a rental house. Nobody had a garden here before. And just there's some tomato plants. There's a little tomato already on that one. There's one back there, and just a couple. Like I said, it's nothing fancy, but it'll work for now. And then over here, I'm gonna plant some other stuff on the other side of this here fence. my viney things, watermelon, cantaloupe, different stuff like that. There's the water hydrant for over there, and that's all, folks.
That is it for us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to make it a good life.